John, welcome back.
Great to be back.
So good to see you.
Great to see you. You're one of our favorite radio personalities in LA, and we love listening to you. We're big fans.
Oh my gosh!
Yes.
Wait, when you say we, do you mean Chrissy?
I
too?
mean Chrissy too. We
And
love
the kids?
We love listening to KOST, and we love listening to you.
Yay! Well, I know you just had your anniversary with Chrissy, but we had our anniversary also. How many years you been married? 9?
It's 9 now. Yes.
9. We are 17 years.
Oh my goodness.
Can
And
you
Chrissy and I met 16 years ago, so right after you started.
Yes,
Yes.
that's right. Okay, so 2005,
Mm-hmm.
you came in. We were sitting. Seacrest is where you are. I was here. You were right next to
Oh, my
me, and you
goodness.
sang "Ordinary People."
Yes.
And I didn't know. Do I look at you? Do I look at the floor? Do I look at my nails? And this powerful voice is coming out of this man, and it was the most beautiful moment. And I'm so happy that we've had more beautiful moments after that.
Absolutely. We've done so many cool shows together.
Mm-hmm.
We've been here in the studio, but we've also been out in the world,
In the world.
playing shows for people and you hosting and we're going to have another show on Monday. I'm very excited about.
So great. Are you going to play all your new songs?
I'm going to play new songs and play classics. We're going to do the whole thing.
Okay, great.
Yes.
Because we love All She Want to Do.
And it's your birthday Monday?
And it's my birthday Monday.
Oh my goodness.
I just want to talk about Wonder Woman as well
Yes.
with Chrissy and the kids. What a blast that the kids could just like splash in the pool and
Yes.
play around.
We were on vacation, literally, and we had filmed all of me when we were in Italy on our wedding trip. Basically, we were about to get married that week, and we filmed it right before the wedding. And the same director, Nabil Elderkin, who's filmed all of me, Love Me Now, Wild, and now Wonder Woman, we said, we're going to be in Italy on vacation. Do you want to come in and film with us for a couple of days?
Do you want to come?
He's like a close friend. He's the one who introduced me and Chrissy in the first place years ago in 2006. And so he's like, of course. And so he meets us in Tuscany, and we just shot it on vacation. So it was really capturing a lot of, genuine moments that were staged for the camera, but very genuine and very much like we would have been if he wasn't there. And the kids had a blast. Chrissy and I had a blast. And we captured this beautiful memory for this song that I dedicate to her, but it's to all the women in our lives who, work wonders.
That's right.
Mm-hmm.
It's great. My favorite part, one of my favorite parts of the video is that kiss. And my favorite kind of kiss ever in the world, and my husband doesn't do it enough, is the slam you against the wall kiss.
Oh, yeah.
That's the best kind
Oh,
of kiss.
yeah.
So, like, you guys do that
Okay,
in
hubby,
real life?
she's asking for more of that.
When you push someone up against the wall and you kiss them, that's a real kiss.
Passionate.
Yes.
Yes.
Love that. Oh, and I just missed you in Egypt. I brought you a little gift.
Oh, you were there too.
I missed you
By
by
like a week.
3 days.
Yeah, we were up on the North Coast, and
so
then we
were
went.
we.
This
We were
is
at-
so cool.
We were at Al Alamein, right next door to your resort, but you guys had just left, so they would say, "Americans, John Legend."
Yeah, well, that was my first time in Egypt. Had you been there before?
I'd been to the pyramids for a day, but this was the first time. It's 10 days up and down the Nile, not floating.
Oh my
just
goodness.
driving from place to place, and then the North Shore, which all the locals said, go to the North Shore.
The
And
beach is
you're-
beautiful.
The med, that sand, I've
Yes.
never seen such beautiful water and sand.
Yes, it was gorgeous. I had no idea they had such pristine, beautiful beaches there. And the North Coast was where we did my concert.
Yeah.
And then we just drove down to Cairo area for the pyramids for a day.
Yeah.
But most of our time was there at the beach, and the kids and the family, we just had such a good time.
Yeah, it's so amazing there. We had the koshery. Did you eat the koshery?
I did not.
Okay. So this is something you can look forward to. 'Cause I think there's a place in LA that serves it. Koshery is a mix of spaghetti noodles, macaroni noodles,
Oh.
chickpeas, spaghetti sauce.
Mm-hmm.
You squeeze some lemon in it. You add a little bit of like hot, and then you mix it all together. And then there's something they put on there for crunch. Fried onions.
Oh, cool. That
And-
sounds good.
Yeah, that's like the Egyptian food of Egypt.
Well, the cool thing about the Mediterranean is that there's just so much mixing of the cultures. You've got Italians right above, above above North Africa. You've got, the Israelis and the Lebanese, and everybody's kind of in that big melting pot there.
Yeah.
And so the food is so interesting and cool there.
Yeah. And you have been around the world. You've been so many places, so many times, and your music connects us. And so isn't it fun to go to a place like that where it's so far away and then to play your songs
Yeah.
for that, and everyone has that same heart, the same feeling?
It's crazy. I played almost everywhere in the world, from Latin America to Asia to the Middle East to Europe to Africa. And it's just been amazing to see how much music travels and how it connects us, and how much we have in common, even despite whatever cultural differences and nationality differences we have. Music is really, truly transcendent. And I just feel so fortunate that it's taken me all around the world.
Well, and also the message that you spread, because, there's a lot of messy things happening in the world. And
Yeah.
I always have believed that someone like yourself, an artist with beautiful songs that unite us, can make peace in the world, like everywhere.
Well, I think we try our best as artists to put love out into the world, to connect people, to show us what we have in common. And, there are all kinds of other forces in the world that send us closer to darkness and to distrust and to fear. And then hopefully music helps us go in that other direction toward love and empathy and connection.
Yeah. Tell us more about making Legend.
Yeah, so Legend is my new double album. It just came out a week ago today. I'm so excited. It's out in the world now. We started working on it here in Los Angeles early 2021. The world was still pretty much locked down. We weren't able to tour yet. The vaccines were just coming online. So we were just thinking about the possibility of opening back up again. And I was in the studio, and I spent a lot of time there because I wasn't traveling. And so I got to write a lot. We wrote like 80 songs during this time, and we narrowed it down to the 24 that we absolutely loved and couldn't do without on the album. I poured so much love and creativity. So many of my influences and my inspirations are all on this project. It's me. And so I decided to call it Legend because I wanted to self-title the album basically and say, this is truly a reflection of who I am, where I am in my life. It's a double album. It's special. And I want to take that rare step of making it a self-titled album. And I'm so excited it's out in the world right now. So excited that everything that we've worked on over the past, 18 months is there for people to listen to and to enjoy. And I love seeing the feedback that we're getting, seeing all the love that we're receiving, and seeing what people like the most, which songs are connecting more. It's amazing.
So All She Wanna Do, was that based on Chrissy?
Not really. She's not a big dancer, so it's more just imagining. There's been plenty of times in my life, my bachelor days when I was out and had my eye on a particular young lady, and she seemed elusive, and you have this desire to connect to that person, but they're in their own world, and that's what the song's kind of about.
Yeah, and there are a lot of people like that.
Of course.
Yeah,
of
right.
course.
I don't know what I would do if I wasn't married. I would not know how to date. I'd be afraid.
It's a whole new era. I haven't dated in the, online dating era with apps and all that stuff. So I have no idea what it's like to be single in this kind of world. And
it's not good based on a lot of the conversation we have with listeners and stuff in the morning. It's like it's challenging.
I just read a New York Times article. It was kind of exploring somebody who's been, dating off and on for like 10 years on apps, and how kind of disconcerting it can feel. Because you have this illusion of infinite choice, but then it can be depressing after a while because it's not the best way to make a connection all the time. That being said, I know people that met their spouses on Match or on some of these other sites. My dad literally met his wife on Match, my stepmother.
No way.
And so it can happen for people. And I think you just have to, not be deceived into thinking that the choices are infinite. Because if you think the choices are infinite, then you'll never settle down.
Right.
You'll never actually just, go in on somebody because you'll think, well, there's always someone else around the corner. But I think if you approach it with an open mind and you really want to get to know people and you really want to fall in love and not just keep trying different things, then it can work.
It's mindset. It really is. You invite what you want.
Yeah, yeah.
Huh. Whoa. Well, let's talk about this cover art too. Who took that photo?
Well,
And is it full body or just chest up?
we
or-
had a great photo shoot. We had lots of shots with clothes on. I had pants on for that one. But we wanted the album to feel soulful, iconic, and personal. And I think the photos really speak to that.
Yeah. No,
Yeah.
truly. There's nothing more personal than it's like bearing your soul.
Yeah, absolutely. And again, that's why I wanted the album to be self-titled. That's why I wanted the photo to represent the album to be just me, just me being me without the extra accoutrement and everything else.
And I see, and I've read a lot of things that you've been saying lately that this is kind of your favorite music. You love your Vegas show. It's the best time of your life.
Creatively, I feel just so fulfilled and grateful. And I'm also really reflective right now because I think during the Vegas show, we really dug into my entire repertoire and thought about, my entire career and the journey that's brought me where I am today, and getting to reflect on that and put it on the stage in such a celebratory way in Vegas. I'm so proud of the show. I'm so excited. I love performing the show, and I truly tell people this is the best show I've ever done, and I need you to watch it.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, if you like my music, if you've been to any of my shows, this is the best thing we've ever done. We put more time and effort and production and energy into the show, and it truly is a summation of my entire journey as an artist. And if you care about my music at all, I'm like, you got to see it. And we have one more set of shows, 3 weekends in October. So I'm telling you, if you can get to Vegas, come see us at the Zappos Theater at Planet Hollywood, and you will absolutely love the show.
We can get to Vegas.
Yes.
For sure.
Can we talk about The Voice?
Let's talk about The Voice. We
Yeah.
premiere on Monday.
How about
Well,
that?
you busy. The baby,
The same night
voice,
you and I
music.
are doing our show, we're going to debut our newest coach, Camila Cabello. Gwen Stefani is back. Blake Shelton, the OG, is back. And I'm back for my 7th season. And we've got some incredible talent this season. And we're going to have a lot of fun.
So, Camila, let's talk about it.
Yes.
She, what's her style? Like, if you had to sum it up, what are we going to see this season? Is she hard driving or is she a softie?
She's very competitive, so we can't take her lightly. She
Yeah.
may be young, she may be new on the show, but she is in it to win it. And I think, she's got us, a little nervous. She's going to
Yeah.
be good.
Yeah.
And a lot of the artists love her, and she's going to get a lot of folks that she turns her chair for. They're going to pick her. And, we're all looking at her as a real threat, and she's going to do a great job on the show. She's very smart. She's been, on another competition show. That's how she started her career with Fifth Harmony. And so, she'll be formidable.
Yeah, for sure.
And we have a lot of fun with her. She's funny, and she's a good sport.
And the big debut. Okay, so Monday, the 19th. That's the same day you're going to be at the theater with
Your
us.
birthday, the
and
show.
my birthday. Oh,
the,
my God.
The theater, the whole thing.
It's full circle.
Yes.
It's full circle. Okay, so EGOT, John Legend, he is here, and we've got a game for you, Myth or Legend, if
All
you
right.
don't mind.
With myth or legend.
So it is what it is.
Mm-hmm.
Myth is a myth, and legend is you.
Yes.
All right, myth or legend, you graduated high school before you could drive.
That is a myth. I started driving my senior year. I turned 16 halfway through my senior year, and I got my license right away.
Oh, so you were just like a young graduate.
Yeah, I graduated 2 years early,
Oh, man.
but I could drive.
Yeah, okay. Growing up as a little John, you wanted to either be a musician or Matlock. Myth or
That
legend?
is legend. That is true. I used to love Matlock, and I would love, lawyers that fought for the wrongly accused. And I think, that stayed with me. My philanthropic work and my political work, a lot of it revolves around criminal justice reform. And so I'm always thinking about, righting wrongs, fighting injustice. And Matlock was one of my early inspirations.
Nice. That is a legend. All right, Chrissy's nickname for you is Swankster.
That is Myth.
Myth.
I've
What
never
is your
heard that
nickname?
one.
Swankster. I guess it means like a swanky guy.
She calls me Johnny most of the time. No other real nicknames.
Okay. What about this one? Myth or legend? You check into hotels under the fake name Egot Stevens.
Also a myth. That's funny though.
Okay, myth or legend? Kanye encouraged you to adopt the stage name John Legend.
So he didn't come up with the name, but he was definitely one of the people encouraging me. I would say that's a legend. Yes.
Ah, nice. Myth or legend? You eat half a chicken before every show.
I order half a chicken. I don't usually eat the whole thing, so I'll go with legend for that though.
Okay, wow.
So we order it, and that gives me the chance to eat white or dark meat depending on how I'm feeling that day.
How do you do it? Rotisserie?
Yeah, rotisserie style.
that's
The
the move.
best.
Yeah.
Comes
Yeah.
right off the bone.
Yes,
All right, myth or legend? Last one, John. You start every morning with a 30-minute bath.
that is myth. I rarely take baths.
I'm glad to hear that because I think there are two kinds of men,
Yeah.
and the ones that I know who bathe are the total opposite of you.
I need to delve into that more. Please tell me more.
Well, okay. For instance, King Charles III, he bathes.
Okay.
And he just seems like not as energetic person as you. He doesn't
Yeah.
have as much maybe personality.
He doesn't really have a day job, you know.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Like you've worked hard all your life, and you give the
He's
world
born
gifts.
into his title. He could not work if he wants to.
Right. Simon Cowell, he bathes
Oh,
every
wow.
morning.
Okay.
So, and although
So
he is a hard worker,
perhaps it's a British thing.
yeah, could be. Right. I'm glad you shower and don't bathe.
I'm a shower. It takes a lot less time, and I feel cleaner coming out of the shower.
All right, John. So, all she want to do, it's out now.
It's
We're
out
playing
now.
it.
The album's out now, and we're gonna keep dropping singles, and we're gonna be in Vegas. We're gonna be on The Voice, and then we're gonna announce Legend tour dates in 2023 as well.
Oh, fantastic. John Legend with Legend. We love the new music. We love you, John. I can't thank you enough for always coming back home here on KOST.
Of course, this is home, and it's always a joy to see you. Thank you.